Hello everybody. This issue is very difficult issue right here. It's when you mask off to paint walls, you mask off the cabinets. Inside of the cabinets are usually veneer, so they're covered. It's like a picture. I don't know what you call it. It's pretty much they take a picture of a real wood and they do a thin layer, like super thin, like less than a paper thin layer of veneer over the particle board cabinet. So what happens is, like this house, this home that I'm working on right now in this video, the heat was turned off for about 2 months because the guy that lived there previously, he never cleaned the home. He lived there for probably 5 years. He never cleaned the home. He never vacuumed. The home is just a wreck. Carpet, floor needs to be replaced. All the blinds need to be replaced. The fans, the bathroom exhaust fans need to be replaced. All the lights need to be replaced. Um, it's just a horrible situation. I can't believe some people could live like that and sleep in a home like that. That's just dirty and dusty, and the carpet. It was just. I could not live in a place like that. But anyways, that doesn't matter. So what happened to this cabinet? I masked him off. I painted the walls. Actually, I didn't mask him off. My worker masked him off, and he used. I only let him. I only allowed him to use blue tape. The one that the 3-day tape that the adhesive is really weak. So he masked him off. We painted his bathroom. The tape was on for maybe 2-3 hours tops. We painted it, it dried a little bit, we pulled the tape off, and the veneer came off this cabinet. So what I'm using here is filler sticks and filler pencils, and I'm filling this area in that came off. And actually it turns out pretty well. If you use just a natural filler stick for natural oak, it fills in pretty good. The only reason I buff it so much in this video is because if I don't, there's going to be a big hump, because if you ever used a wax filler stick, it leaves a thick coat on top of everything. So you can't have that. If that's very noticeable, so you have to buff it down. The way I like to do it, this is the first time that's ever happened to me, and I'm experimenting. I looked for videos and Googled it, and there's no fix. But you can cover it up. You could cover it up for long enough. If it's your home and you don't want to do anything for a while, you could just, especially if you have darker cabinets, it's even easier. Like natural oak or red oak, it's hard to cover up because it's so light. But if the cabinets or vanity cabinets are dark, you could lay on a thick layer, use a heat gun, kind of melt it, and you probably will never put a veneer over the top of that. Like, you could buy on Amazon a natural oak veneer for like $20 and roll it over the top. It's like a sticky, kind of like a sticker, except larger. And you could just stick it on there and you're done. But let's say you're painting a home for somebody else, you need to cover it up. Easy to do. Grab a marker, go at it. Yes, I've tried stain markers, they don't work on this, just because the particle board doesn't absorb the stain like usually the wood, and you want to use some kind of coating that's thicker. And here's my situation where I have to work on it, and it takes about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes a cabinet. It's not that long, especially if you have the right equipment. If you have a heat gun, you just layer it on, melt it, kind of buff it away a little bit, put a second layer. You could layer this on like 3-4 times to get the right colors. You could even do, especially if you have a heat gun, you could do black in just following the grain, melt them a little bit, do a little bit of brown, melt it a little bit, and kind of blend it all together. But maybe in the next video. But here's a simple way of doing it. Why do you have to put a new coat of veneer or a new skin on it? It just, you have to order it, you have to wait for it, you have to clean it, spray it with adhesive, you have to stick it together, cut it. It just takes too long. This is the perfect way of doing it. And yeah, now to a funny story before we leave. I'm just with this cabinet. I'm experimenting, and I'm experimenting with you guys, and so I just wanted to let you guys hear a little joke here. So me and my worker, Tommy Guns, we went to Home Depot locally here, and no, my worker, he's new, but he's a good worker. So we go to Home Depot to pick up a couple water valves, and after we pick and water valves and blinds, and after we pick those things up, we load them in the van. He goes and drops off the card at one of those, drop-off points in the parking lot, and one of the workers there comes up to him, and he says, "Hey, Tommy Guns," or he doesn't say, "Hey, Tommy Guns," he says, "Hey, buddy," and Tommy Guns like, "What the hell? Hey, how's it going?" And the Home Depot guy is like, "Hey, where are you staying tonight?" And and Tommy Guns is in shock. He's like, what the hell? He's like, "At home. What do you mean where I'm staying at?" So he jumps in the van, tells me about it. From the sound of it, it sounded like the guy had some bad intentions for Tommy Guns. He thought he was homeless. The funny part is that Tommy Guns, he looks like he's from the South. He has like a red beard. He's got a camo baseball cap. He's got a gray sweatshirt, and he's got these funny looking modern pants, that are kind of loose on top, and at the ankles they get tight. He's got a pair of sneakers like Nikes on. It's hecka funny. Anyways, that's my little joke for you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, just hopefully this helped you out.